What goes great with a summer vibe? How about a checking account with no monthly fees? With no monthly fees, no maintenance or minimum balance fees, it's how banking should be. And when you need to access your money, you can do so fee-free at more than 60,000 in-network ATMs at many locations like most Walgreens, 7-Elevens, and CVS.
You can also send money to anyone, even if they aren't on Chime. Fee-free for you and no cash-out fees for them.
Chime. No monthly fees, no vibe-killing fees. Sign up for a Chime checking account only takes 2 minutes and doesn't affect your credit score. Get started at chime.com/sock. That's chime.com/sock.
Chime is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services provided by and debit card issues by the Bancorp Bank or Stride Bank and a member's FDIC. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal fees apply except at MoneyPass ATM in a 7-Eleven location and at any Allpoint or Visa Plus Alliance ATM. Other fees such as third-party and cash deposit fees may apply.
Babbel. For all your summer travels, whether you're going abroad or staying domestic and want to immerse yourself in the culture, now is the perfect time to start Babbel.
That's to babble addictively fun and easy bite-sized language lessons. There's still time to learn a new language before you reach your destination.
Larry, did I tell you I started learning Spanish?
Wait, no, that's amazing.
Yeah, Babbel has been teaching me Spanish in such fun and easy ways. It only takes 10 minutes to complete a lesson. I'm 3 weeks in and I already feel like I can have a conversation. It's amazing.
Wait, okay, hearing that makes me want to go learn every language on there. Remind me again, what languages do they have?
Well, first off, I should tell you that other language learning apps use AI for their lesson plans, but Babbel lessons were created by over 150 language experts. With Babbel, you can choose from 14 different languages, including Spanish, French, Italian, and German. There are so many ways to learn with Babbel. In addition to lessons, you can access podcasts, games, videos, stories, and even live classes. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee.
If you're listening to this, stop what you're doing right now and download Babbel. Let's all learn every language. Think about how impressed your partner or friend or parent would be if they saw that you can speak multiple languages.
Yeah, that sounds sick. I'm into it. If you're listening to this right now, save up to 60% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/sock. That's babbel.com/sock for up to 60% off your subscription. Babbel, language for life.
Hey guys, welcome back to Put a Sock in It. Paul hated our beanbags. That's how we're going to start this episode. You would think the two greatest TikTok stars would have a little more budget, huh?
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Tiny
Blame
bit.
Noah.
I
We'll
thought
blame
maybe
Noah.
like a nice leather chair, you know?
Oh, okay.
That is true.
Maybe like I could like swirl around in it.
Get him a
Oh
throne.
my god.
Yeah, throne.
I kind of want to invest in that. Have you guys ever seen the water beds?
I love water
Have you
beds.
slept in one?
I've always wanted one as a kid, and my mom never let me get one.
Wow.
Or get one.
That's
Never let me get
unfortunate.
one.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. She's awesome.
Okay.
But
Shout out to Paul's mom.
yeah, I always dreamed about it, but I think she made the smart choice because
I'm not letting you have one.
I feel like I would have
It
popped
definitely
it.
had some back problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're very, very...
Yeah, I already had them. I needed this chair for it.
Well, that's a great way to intro Paul. So if you guys don't know who Paul is, this is Paul, everyone. He's
What's
from
up?
one of the most iconic shows in my book, personally. I'm a huge fan. I will say that I love me some Zoey 101. It kind of shaped me into the person I am, as in my gay awakening. Logan. Logan was insane. Missing him. Hope he's doing well, Logan. My DMs are open. Hit me up. Hit me up.
I'll give you his number after the show.
Don't tell me that.
Don't get him excited.
Don't tell me that, bitch, because I'm gonna keep you on that one. Give a little intro. Tell the people what do you always say when we have guests? It's like
Okay, so how would you introduce yourself to someone that has no idea who you are?
I'm kind of low key. I think I would just say my name. I'd just be like, "Hi, I'm Paul Butcher," and then I'd
That's a good
hope
one.
that they knew me, or maybe I don't really care, but I don't think I'd go out of my way to say anything.
All right, let's say-
I kind of like the mystery of it.
Okay, I'm Noah Beck. You would say, "Hi, I'm Paul Butcher."
I'm Paul Butcher.
What
I
do
think
you
I would
do?
assume you know me.
Of course I do. But let's say, like, hypothetically, I don't.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I would say I'm an actor.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would
or
say
a
porn
singer,
star.
but a porn star.
That's a great conversation
That's
starter.
yeah. I would
Yeah.
just switch it up on you. Oh yeah, I'm a porn star. What about you?
Porn star.
Yeah.
Literally.
Collab.
a porn star too? Oh.
Link
No.
me.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Malibu.
Malibu.
Yeah.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Wait, that's
Sick.
Hold on. Let's loop that back. You live in Malibu. Guess what else is in Malibu?
Who?
Isn't that fucking school in Malibu?
Oh yeah. We filmed like 5 minutes from my house. PCA.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, it
that
was
is
really
actually
nice.
perfect.
That's so nice.
I'm
Yeah, it was
pissed.
super nice.
Wait, I
Huh.
actually. Okay. This is going to sound a little crazy.
Okay.
But just like, let's just let them know that you're an Aquarius,
Yeah.
first of all.
Okay, I'm an Aquarius.
Yes.
I
As
have
an Aquarius.
Aries moon.
Damn. I want to be like one of those bitches that's like, oh my God, the reason why you're gaslighting is because your moon is in Saturn, like third degree. Like, I could see it. But okay, so you're an Aquarius,
Yeah.
right? And I've always had this question about Aquarius men because my best friend Larray is an Aquarius, and I don't want to be that zodiac sign bitch. But why are y'all so nonchalant? What's up with that?
I don't know. I like to go with the flow generally. And just
They always say this. They always say this.
I like to observe people, and I just think everyone's really interesting. And yeah, but then with my Aries moon, like if you wrong me, it's over. I will go off.
Define
Like,
over.
I just won't take people's shit. Like,
Ooh, it's
can I
getting-
swear on the show?
Yeah. He's done it like 10 times already.
I wore a parental advisory shirt just in, just in case. But yeah, I don't know. I give everyone the benefit of the doubt. I like
That's
to have
good.
fun. I don't want to take life too seriously. I want to enjoy
Because
everything.
it's not.
Yeah.
It really
Love
isn't.
that.
I try to like.
Unless
tell
you're
that
like
to everybody.
actively hurting someone's feelings or them, like, then there's no problem.
100%. See,
Yeah.
we're here.
Yeah.
Even though you're an Aquarius, Aries moon, we're here. We're here.
I got you.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, so Paul, this is your first podcast, right?
It's my first unscripted podcast. So
Okay.
I've done like scripted, like kind of like TV show type podcasts, but
Sick.
this is the first one that is
Sick.
like interview style that I have no script for.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Are you nervous?
I'd say like a drop.
Okay,
nervous.
well, just to kind of ease your nerves, I think Larry and I are the last people you should be nervous around in terms of like grilling you or like for any. We are.
What if I like to be grilled?
Oh,
I love white people. Y'all are so silly. So silly because y'all are talking. He goes, sick.
I was cool. I didn't like a scripted podcast.
I literally
dope.
feel like I'm watching like Grey's Anatomy right now.
we should try that. We should do a
That's a
scripted.
great show. Didn't it win awards?
I never watched it because like why the fuck is there 14
Yeah,
What are you
seasons?
saying?
Grey's Anatomy is one of like the best shows.
I'm okay. I'm not here to like. Sorry to the community. I just never watched it. I want it to
really
be different.
good.
You know, I want to be that girl that's like, oh my God, I've never seen it.
We should
So I
try a
did that
scripted
for-
podcast.
Really?
Imagine a scripted put a sock in it. Just do
we
skits.
should.
That'd be
Love
so
that.
funny.
What if
wanna
this
be a
is a
part of
one
that.
right now?
That'd be funny.
Yeah. What if this is one?
I'm breaking the fourth wall. Is it third wall?
Fourth.
Fourth.
See, I know my fucking shit. Okay, back to what you were saying to like the whole being nervous thing.
Yeah.
I have this thing where like when people don't know me, I'm more comfortable, but when people know me, I'm like a little bit like
On
from the
edge.
internet. Does that make? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, let's say you introduce yourself to me, right? And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I totally know you. Like, you're Zoey 101.
Yeah.
Zoe's brother, yes. But if you're like Paul, and I'm like, I'm Larry, like, nice to meet you. Like, what do you do? Don't you feel more comfortable when you're talking to them, or is that a me thing?
Yeah, I mean, for me, because I started acting so young, and it was like such a big show. Not that I like assume everyone like knows because they don't, but just like I don't care about it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like whether they know me or not, I just kind of like. I also went to like regular school, regular college, so I
See,
feel
that's
like
where it comes from.
I don't know. I just kind of see myself as normal. I
Okay,
guess, even if,
interesting.
Love that. Do you have like what's your family like?
Awesome. My mom and dad are great. My dad was a professional football player.
Like American football?
Yeah, like in the NFL.
Sick.
Yeah, he played for the Raiders, Panthers, Colts, Lions, and
Oh my
Rams.
god, that's dope. What position did you play?
Linebacker.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
Big dude?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Yeah, and then my mom, she owned a furniture store, and she's just
Man,
amazing.
that's so cute.
So cool. Do you have any siblings?
No, I just have dogs.
Gotcha. Okay. How many dogs?
Well, I had 3 at one point, and then sadly they passed away, and now we have 2.
Like a speed
Gotcha.
round.
Yeah.
Jesus, I feel like I'm on it.
Larry has like 5 dogs.
I know I saw it.
Yeah.
I was
He's
so
He's got a lot of
happy.
dogs.
I get a dog every time I'm depressed. I'm not kidding.
That's a good coping mechanism.
Yeah, it really is.
I like that.
You want to know something really funny?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I was very inspired to be like an actor for Disney or like Nickelodeon.
I could see it.
You can see it,
I
right?
can see
it's
it,
giving
yeah.
like it's not giving. It's giving Hannah Montana.
That's my favorite one. I'm a diehard Miley fan. Like,
See, we're
so-
here. We're connected. And I tried to audition, right?
Yeah.
For a lot of shows. Okay, 2. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you actually?
one?
Yeah. When I was like 8, I went to like audition tapes things. So there's lines outside, and I would have to like go inside, and I remember this is my first one, no acting background at all, and there was like a group of people like in the audience, and then I was like have to like fill my tape in front of them. I was shook.
That's scary.
I was shook. I didn't know what to do. How did you get into acting? Because when I tried to do it, it did not work out well.
I think my story's so boring. Like so my dad was a professional football player.
Right.
And he put me in sports all the time, and I was always like, he'd put me in soccer, and I'd be like, no, they're kicking me. Like, I just didn't like sports.
Gotcha.
And then I was like, I want to be in the TV, and he's like, no. I was like, I really want to be in the TV. And then one of his, like, football player friends was like, well, if you want to play football really bad, wouldn't you let him? And he was like, yeah. And so he let me, and then my mom and him kind of just, like, sent my picture to agencies, and then I got an agent.
They're like, that's a bad bitch.
And then, and then they got me auditions, and then I booked them.
Oh, wait, is Zoey 101 your first ever show?
No, I did like that 70s show before the Parkers.
So cool.
I
Oh my
did
God. Wait, you're insane.
what's a Rascal Flats music video.
Oh, cool.
I stuck my tongue out.
Nice.
That's so
I was
cool.
really embarrassed though. Like when I saw it back, I was like, I didn't do that. They CGI'd that. And I was like, you did it. I was like, no way. I wouldn't stick my tongue out because it was like all improv. But now looking back, I'm like, that's so cute. Why did I care?
Yeah, valid. I've always had this question too. I'm sorry they were grilling you so hard. It's just kind of
I'm down.
yeah. It's like I'm super fascinated by your industry or your time in the industry of like Zoey 101 and stuff. So you know how like me and Noah, we do TikToks and we go to like these like TikTok parties with just our friends and stuff. Mm-hmm. Back in like, you know, when you're filming like for the Disney Channel or Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon.
Everyone
Did you
does
guys
that.
have like
technically? I guess I didn't know this either, but a lot of people would come up to me like, "I loved you on Disney." I was like, "What is with everyone doing this?"
Yeah,
But I
I get
guess
them confused a
in
lot,
like
too.
other countries and stuff, Nickelodeon was on Disney Channel, like the shows.
Interesting.
That's
So,
very interesting.
yes,
Fun fact.
Yeah, fun fact. Maybe it's both, but
That's a huge fact.
yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think of like, the best way
Did
to
y'all party
explain this.
together? Like did all the young actors and actresses?
Like, did you guys party with the Disney Channel stars? Like, was it like a crossover?
Or was it like a rivalry?
There was a little weird rivalry, like a little bit, but not
No
like
way.
nothing anything serious.
Miley said, "Ugh."
Miley was my favorite. I actually like. She's so nice and just very cool. But we didn't like party. I mean, I was like 10 to 15, so I
Right.
didn't even start drinking until I like got to college.
Gotcha.
But there was like one party in particular I remember that was like this like young Hollywood party, and it was like everyone you could imagine, like Selena Gomez, Miley Cyrus, Sprouse Twins.
That's insane.
Like everyone from Nickelodeon.
That's so cool.
Miranda, Jeanette, like everyone. It was just like this one. I remember specifically for some reason seeing Selena Gomez. I think it's because she was like way shorter than I expected. But everyone was very nice.
Was it giving house party or was it giving like club?
It was giving her club, I think. Yeah.
I would kill too.
Yeah.
I would pay $1 million
That's
to just
crazy.
go back in time.
Yeah.
What was the dynamic like with your relationship with like the older, like were you more of like a younger brother type?
Yeah, it's really weird. So like everyone wasn't that older than me. Like Victoria's only a year older than me. Now it's cool. Me and Victoria hang all the time. Now it's great. We went to a festival together. It was
And when you say
fun.
Victoria
Justice.
Justice,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But at the
Icon.
time, I think I was definitely more like little brother vibes, even though they weren't that much older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you did look like a baby.
I looked so
you
young.
gave baby.
Yeah.
But look at you now. You still look young. You look like you're 17.
I try.
Did you have a crush like when you were at that age?
My first crush was Miranda Cosgrove.
Okay.
But it was really weird. I had booked Zoey, but we hadn't started filming yet. And I was just at an audition, like a commercial audition.
Okay.
And she walks in and like sits next to me, and I just like remember like all my breath, like, and I was like, oh my god, she's so pretty.
Yeah.
Like as like a 10-year-old does, I guess. I don't know. And then I was like, I remember specifically she had like cowboy boots on, and I was like, I really like your boots. And she's like, thanks. I was like, I'm gonna be on Nickelodeon too. And she was, I don't know if she believed me, but then
I swear.
Yeah. But then we talked like for like 30 minutes because we waited forever for that audition. And
That's so cool. How old was she at this time?
I think she was like 12 or like right around my age. I think
That's
she's only a
crazy.
year older than me, so maybe like 11.
Like y'all were children. Like
Yeah.
that's like an actual like
literal babies.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things growing up, and like I vividly remember so many different like episodes and like shows having these crossovers of
Yeah.
like for example, Drake and Josh and like that whole thing, they would like you would see them in an episode of so and so.
Yeah,
or
Drake did an episode of Zoey 101.
That's so
and
cool.
So did Miranda, actually. And Jeanette. They all did.
Yeah. And like I swear, like the whole crossover was so cool, and like you would see it over in Disney as well, like when they did like Sweet Life on Deck,
that's
like
one I
all the
always
like
remember.
exactly. That one's like iconic.
Yeah.
But what was that like having? Because obviously, I'm assuming you were like a consumer of their shows as well, right? Like
Yeah. Yeah, I really liked it. I really liked the Amanda show.
okay.
She never came on our show, so I don't know if I ever met her.
Miss Amanda Barnes.
Yeah, Miss
She's
Amanda.
a queen,
Yeah,
yeah.
she was very cool at the time. But yeah, a lot of people. I really liked the Drake episode. Drake was very cool at the time. He was like so fun, and he sang in the episode, so he did like a whole thing, and he like brought me up on stage, and I sang with him, and it was really fun.
That's so cool.
Even though in the episode I'm not singing with him, but at the time he was just like, "Come on," and I was like, "Oh, this is so cool."
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, you also mentioned like filming with like Jeanette McCurdy and all that stuff. She was your girlfriend in the episode of Zoey 101, right?
Yes.
What was that like?
It's crazy because me and Jeanette have this like weird thing where we've worked together on like probably 4 or 5 projects by complete randomness. So before she even was my girlfriend on the show, one of my first things I did was Hollywood Homicide with Josh Hartnett and Harrison Ford.
Okay. Wow.
And she was like my sister in that.
Sick.
So then all of a sudden I like come to send like, your girlfriend's Jeanette. I was like, oh my god, this is so weird. I was like, what? This is crazy. And then yeah, I mean it was she's amazing. Like she's so nice.
That's so cool.
And so it was really great. I also had a crush on her. So I liked both the girls from the show. But yeah, she was meant to kiss me on the cheek.
Mm-hmm.
And I turned my head and kissed her on the lips, and they used it.
No way.
Yeah, so like in the show, we kiss on the lips, but
That was your improv.
It was like the script said kiss on the cheek, and I turned and she landed it, and I was like, yes.
How did like when that happened? Do you remember like how the producers, directors, even how she reacted? Like what was that like?
I mean,
did they kind of stay?
Everyone kept character. I mean, we were super young, and I don't think they even said anything. I think at the end she was like, "Oh, Paul," but like it was like harmless and
it's something Dustin would do.
Yeah,
to be
it's a
fair.
very Dustin move, and I think that's why they kept it
in character.
And yeah, it just worked.
That's so funny.
I think I was a script editor at that point. I was like, no one wants a kiss on the cheek. They want a real kiss. She's my girlfriend. She's the bad girl. She ain't gonna kiss me on the cheek.
What goes great with a summer vibe? How about a checking account with no monthly fees? With no monthly fees, no maintenance or minimum balance fees, it's how banking should be. And when you need to access your money, you can do so fee-free at more than 60,000 in-network ATMs at many locations like most Walgreens, 7-Elevens, and CVS.
You can also send money to anyone, even if they aren't on Chime. Fee-free for you and no cash-out fees for them.
Chime. No monthly fees, no vibe-killing fees. Sign up for a Chime checking account only takes 2 minutes and doesn't affect your credit score. Get started at chime.com/sock. That's chime.com/sock.
Chime is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services provided by and debit card issues by the Bancorp Bank or Stride Bank and a member's FDIC. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal fees apply except at MoneyPass ATM in a 7-Eleven location and at any Allpoint or Visa Plus Alliance ATM. Other fees such as third-party and cash deposit fees may apply.
Babbel. For all your summer travels, whether you're going abroad or staying domestic and want to immerse yourself in the culture, now is the perfect time to start Babbel.
That's to babble addictively fun and easy bite-sized language lessons. There's still time to learn a new language before you reach your destination.
Larry, did I tell you I started learning Spanish?
Wait, no, that's amazing.
Yeah, Babbel has been teaching me Spanish in such fun and easy ways. It only takes 10 minutes to complete a lesson. I'm 3 weeks in and I already feel like I can have a conversation. It's amazing.
Wait, okay, hearing that makes me want to go learn every language on there. Remind me again, what languages do they have?
Well, first off, I should tell you that other language learning apps use AI for their lesson plans, but Babbel lessons were created by over 150 language experts. With Babbel, you can choose from 14 different languages, including Spanish, French, Italian, and German. There are so many ways to learn with Babbel. In addition to lessons, you can access podcasts, games, videos, stories, and even live classes. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee.
If you're listening to this, stop what you're doing right now and download Babbel. Let's all learn every language. Think about how impressed your partner or friend or parent would be if they saw that you can speak multiple languages.
Yeah, that sounds sick. I'm into it. If you're listening to this right now, save up to 60% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/sock. That's babbel.com/sock for up to 60% off your subscription. Babbel, language for life.
How often do people kind of not break character, but kind of go off script and do some like improvising? Like, how often does that happen? Especially as like child actors.
Yeah,
Like,
I think pretty often. I mean, unless you have like a really strict director, I guess,
Right.
then you can kind of like gauge like the mood. Like when you've been on a show for like 4 years or like even like for weeks, and if it's the first season, it's just a couple episodes, you like get really comfortable with everyone.
Right.
And it's silly, and like we would literally like people are acting, and it's like now that I'm older, I realize it's like a real job, but like we would like try to like make them break character. Like they'd be like,
that's so
like,
funny.
trying to tear up or something, and we'd be like trying to make them break it. Like, just stop it. And like the director can't really see you if you're not on camera, so everyone kind of just messes with each other. But you have to have like a fun set. Like obviously there's times where it's like really serious.
Yeah.
And you don't
Right.
really want to take it serious, especially when you get older, like my age. But back then, I mean,
It was harmless.
and especially if you're filming like a comedy, like if you're doing like Bridesmaids or something, I guarantee the whole time they're just like making shit up.
Right.
And laughing and like coming up with things on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But,
awesome.
Yeah, I'd say less with drama. Like if you're doing like Without a Trace or like
Yeah,
Criminal
yeah.
Minds, there's like not much room to like
Yeah.
do something like out of the box unless you're playing like a crazy person. But as far as comedy, I feel like you can do whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wait, so what's like a normal day filming back then when you had school and stuff?
Yeah.
Because that's probably like so much on just a kid.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that bad. We filmed majority in the summer, so
okay.
I was off. But I did other projects like other shows and stuff during the school year. My school was really cool. They worked with me. But basically back then, when you film on set and you are like a minor in school, that you have to do, I think it's 6 hours, or maybe it's 8, I can't really remember, of school on set. So like right when they say cut, they like, all right, take him to school. And you like, and there's a school trailer and you have to do your work. And
That
it's
had
the
to have been a
worst.
lot. That had to have been exhausting.
I mean, yeah, we just, I feel like we didn't really do our work. We did. I mean, I had to get it done for the school eventually,
Yeah.
but like we would just, we're like in a small trailer, so we're just like constantly making pranks on each other. Like Logan or Matthew, we would like, he loved coffee, and we would just secretly practically every day, like try to figure out how we can put as much nasty things in his coffee without him realizing. So we just like put Tabasco and like anchovies and all this stuff, and it'd be hidden, and then he'd take a sip in the tray, and everyone just thought it was so funny. Yeah.
That makes me want to go back to being a kid. Jesus.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll do it to you sometime.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Bring back the youth.
Let's do it at Noah.
Please don't.
Oh my god. Wait.
What about when you were filming during like school time? Like you said, you still filmed. Like, what would that be like? You'd go to school, and then like right after they take you to set.
Yeah,
Or-
so I'd go to like regular school, and then like obviously we'd know like, oh, the week of or this month or whatever you're filming, and so I
Gotcha.
let the school know, and then the teachers and everything, they were really cool. They would like prepare their like syllabus for me and give me the work
That's
to do.
so cool.
And then I would just
Kind of work around you.
do it. I went to like a basically like school, like X-Men school. So it was like I went to school with like Bella and Gigi Hadid and Josie Canseco and like Will
What?
Smith, Will Smith's kid Trey Smith and Trevor Gretzky. And it was just like this school.
Makes sense.
What
It was-
school is this?
Oaks Christian in Thousand Oaks.
Is it a private school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. So what? I mean, that kind of rebutted my next question. I was gonna say like, so what was it like? Like, how did the other kids treat you like as like a child actor? But when you're going to
Yeah,
school,
it was like totally normal. I like feel like
Gotcha.
when I went to school, like I mean, people did care, but like some people were weird, but
was it competitive?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say it was.
Because I mean, as kids, like, I feel like you immediately have this like nature of being kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, like I'm doing this, like what do you do, like that kind of
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
rather
yeah.
than being like super supportive of each other. You're not really at that.
I loved high school, like very much so. I thought it was so much fun. But yeah, I do think there was probably, looking back, some competitiveness. I don't really like tend to focus on anyone else, so
Right.
I'm kind of just like,
Yeah.
I'm still
Trying to have
flabbergasted that you went to school with all those people.
yeah.
So
they
when-
weren't like those people at the time. I
No,
guess,
yeah, but so like my question is like, Because when I went to high school, we'd have like high school parties.
Yeah.
We would always hang out. Like, did y'all do that as well? Or
Yeah,
was it like,
yeah. I remember like specifically there was like a party in Malibu, and at the time Gigi had just started modeling, and she's just so tall.
Yeah.
And she wore like 5-inch heels, and I just remember like the average height of and she was, I guarantee, like full grown. Like I don't think she grew since then. But not everyone was full grown back then. The average like height of the party was this, and there was just this giant girl and like towering over everyone. She's beautiful, but I was like, oh my god, she's so tall.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
oh my God, I could
Wait,
just
so
fully
this
imagine
school, like, you think to this day there's like that, like, roster of kids at this school? Like,
I don't know. I would be like intrigued to see who's there now. It's just so weird. Like 3 Victoria's Secret models came from my school. Like from my, like when I was there, like in the like 4 years.
Like what an alumni.
Yeah, it's super weird. But I'm sure there's other people. Yeah.
Is the term, I don't know if this isn't offensive, is it? But like nepotism babies, is that?
What does that mean again?
It's like you're the son or daughter, or you're the kid of someone who's famous.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
did those tend to go to your
like
school?
Pretty much all of them, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know there are schools that are like that.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Where like
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Fun fact: Bella had like a super deep voice back then.
Really?
Yeah, I remember buying her a sandwich because I thought she was like beautiful, and the chef would make me. He like really liked me specifically, and he would make me like specific sandwiches. So like if everyone just got like a patty melt, he would give me like a patty melt with like avocado and onions and like all like extra stuff, tomatoes, like. And then my friends would ask me, he'd be like, "No," I like loved it.
Yeah, I can't
So I was
imagine
like,
special treats.
"Do you want a
Hadid eating
special
patty
sandwich,
melt.
Bella?" And
like,
she was like,
"Yeah."
"Sure." And I just remember I got it, handed her, and she said, "Fucking rad, dude." And I was like, "What?" Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Cute Bella. But now I see it. I don't know her anymore, but now I see interviews of her, and her voice is all like, "Hello, hi." And
She's
I'm like,
so elegant.
I'm
She's
like,
so
wow,
elegant.
things changed.
Yeah.
To be embarrassed?
Yeah.
No.
But she was always beautiful and very nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, on set, like, obviously you worked with Jamie Lynn Spears.
Mm-hmm.
How was that? Like, how was she? Because I don't know if you know, and like, we don't just touch on this slightly, but I did like, when I first came out to LA, I was part of like the Zoey 101 reboot, like,
Oh, yeah, I know.
trailer thing. What do
Yeah.
you know about it?
I know everything.
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't think you know everything.
I don't know
think you
anything.
I don't know anything.
I said yes, and I was just like, Zoey 101 reboot, like,
Yeah, I said no.
really?
Yeah.
I played Logan.
I know. Didn't you serve him sushi? Or no, he served you. Yeah.
He served me.
Which I think is weird. No, like obviously you're awesome, but
Yeah.
like I was
Thank
like,
you.
she has the cast serving other people.
Yeah, I think it was like hand in like I don't know. I thought of it as like, oh, it was just cool because like they all had like Chase from the show was there, like all these like
Yeah.
all of the like
Yeah, I
original
mean,
cast. It was kind of cool.
it was a weird experience. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm so sorry. Who served whose sushi?
So your
the guy who
crush,
played, yeah,
served him sushi. She had him as a waiter for Sushi Rocks.
yeah.
Kind of like a passing down the title.
Yeah,
thing?
that's what I
Yeah,
think
that's
she
like
wanted.
the
I
hand
think
down
she
the
wanted
crown,
like
but I was like-
him and
Okay.
Dixie to be like the new Quinn and Logan.
What do you know about it? Because I don't know any.
It's hot here.
I kind of just said yes, and I was like,
Yeah.
this sounds so cool. Like, of course I'd love to be a part. And then I met Jamie Lynn, and she was a doll. Like, she was so
Good.
sweet.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. You know, my experience was different.
Okay.
We got contacted. Well, so like we did an episode of All That with Nickelodeon.
Gotcha.
And it was like it was a reunion. It was amazing. Everyone was cool. Even Nickelodeon was like, "Oh, here we're gonna see like a lot of you." So like,
Yeah.
there was definitely talks of like a real reboot happening. With your instance, with the Follow Me music video, she contacted us with actually this set designer who does like Madison Beer, art director, I should say. Madison Beer's music videos and stuff, and she's like, we're doing the theme song, we're rebooting it, you know,
Right.
this is gonna be what it is for the show, like it's gonna be huge. We want you guys a part of it. You'll have like creative control of what you want to do. I want it to be collaborative. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
hell
so
yeah.
cool.
Here's the reboot's like it's really coming full steam. So like weeks went by. And I'm like, so when do we start like talking about what we're gonna do and like
Right.
what our characters get to do and stuff? And she's, oh, we'll let you know. And then it's like the week of, still nothing. It's like 3 or 2 days before, still nothing. I'm like, so I have my like team reach out. I'm like, I don't even know if I should be sharing all this.
I honestly,
Yeah.
I have my team reach out and like they're like, why is he so worried about it? He'll probably just like ride a scooter or something. And I was like, weird tone, but I'm
they
still.
said you'll probably just ride a scooter.
Yeah, she's like, why does he care? He'll probably just like end up riding a scooter or something. And I was like,
in the
would've
music
put
video.
LOL.
thing.
yeah, it was
Okay.
Jamie Lynn's publicist said this, and I was
Gotcha.
like, rude, but I was still like, okay, like let's see. We're supposed to have creative control, like that's what was like told to us.
Yeah.
But if like I'm doing something cool or like I can figure it out, that's fine. She was, and it kept feeling weirder and weirder. They wouldn't give us information, so I had my team reach out to Nickelodeon, and then we found out basically like Nickelodeon wasn't a part of it at all. And it wasn't a real reboot
tea.
thing. They were like, we are like, she's doing her own thing. This is all on her own. And I was like, oh, I was totally under the
she's a
impression.
suspect.
And
Wow, okay.
I was like, oh, okay, that makes things different. And then like if you notice in the video, like all the logos and everything, they're not the actual logos. They're
Right.
like reversed or like there's things that they're all changed
Yeah.
to like avoid copyright. And I decided like the day before I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it because
Yeah.
one, I don't even like she didn't even send the script out. I wasn't gonna know what I was gonna do. She didn't give me creative control like she talked about, and then on top of it, wasn't even Nickelodeon endorsed. So I was like, "What is this?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not comfortable." So
Right.
I bowed out. She also said like, there was like no budget for it or anything, and then all you guys were doing. I don't know if you got paid or anything, and you don't need to tell me, but but I was like,
yeah.
I assumed you would get paid.
Yeah. It was more of like an organic, like, yeah, of course, like I'd love to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, there'll be a fee and all that stuff. So I got paid, but it was like was
Yeah,
more
so
for the experience.
That's amazing. Zoey 101 cast. I just want to say I told you. Because I was like, she literally is like, I'm sorry, there's no budget for the cast at all. And we were like, everyone, we're in a group chat together. And they're like nothing? Like, and she's like, yeah. I'm like, but don't you have like JoJo Siwa and like Noah Beck and everyone? And she's like, yeah, they're all doing it on spec. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm pretty sure they weren't. But like,
yeah.
so it was just lie after lie. And then I was like, good luck.
Interesting.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I did not know it was that deep. Like I was wondering. I was like,
Yeah.
where's Dustin at? Like, I was,
Yeah, my team is the one who actually was like, please don't do it. I was really conflicted because I wanted to
fair.
be a part of it.
Yeah,
I wanted to
'cause
like
why wouldn't you
also
want to
make
be?
like fans happy. Everyone's been talking about reboot. I didn't really know what was going on. It was very confusing. But they were like, don't be a part of it. Like,
Right.
trust me.
I'm
like,
glad you didn't.
these other
It's their job to like look after you, and
Yeah.
that's like, it was interesting what you said about like the logos because there's a few things that like I remember specifically from like Zoey 101, and
Yeah.
I was like,
That looks
is this like the
different.
Mandela effect? Like I
it's like
swear, I
that
was
TikTok
like,
sound. This is suspicious.
yeah, I was like, wait,
Yeah.
this looks a little different,
Not
but
the
I was
Mandela
like,
effect.
yeah, I was like, maybe I saw it wrong. Like I was young.
I don't know what her goal was. I just like, I feel like it could have been done well, even if it wasn't Nickelodeon related.
Yeah.
And I just feel like she didn't give the cast a chance to shine, which I feel like the show is like a cast show. Like,
Yeah,
even though it's
100%.
Zoey 101, it's like everyone remembers like the
Yeah.
whole group.
Yeah.
And she
Especially
kind of
Zoe's
just,
little
I don't
brother.
know, she took the reins, and I kind of feel like, she wouldn't even pay the cast. It's wild. I was like, you're literally.
Yeah.
Oh, and the other thing, so we did all that, and I don't know if you know who Kristen Herrera is, but she plays Dana. And she was on
Okay.
all that, and she was in the group chat. And when she contacted everyone about this music video, she contacted her. Like, we were all in a group chat
Right.
together. And, like, she was like, I want everyone. And then the week of, she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And this is what went, I was like, you're like crazy. She goes, we don't have enough budget for you. I'm like, we're not even getting paid.
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't have budget? You're having us all do it for free. And our
Right.
cast actually fought. So, like, there's, like, group chat of us being like, it's not fair to her. Like, you need to have her on set. And she's like, sorry, we just don't have the space for it. And I was like,
The space or budget at this point.
and
Like
that's what I literally typed in the group chat, like, I can show you. And I was like, what do you mean? No, we don't have a budget. You're not paying us.
right.
So it's just weird stuff like that. I don't know.
Interesting. I did not know it was that deep.
The entertainment
Yeah,
industry is
it goes
very
deeper.
suspect.
Wow. Okay.
There's more, but
It is. Well, did Britney ever come on set?
Brittany did.
So Brittany.
Brittany did come on set. She's amazing. She's like literally so cool. Like
How tall is she?
she's tall. She's not like super tall. We're not like Gigi height, but she's tall. She's just so sweet. Like I can't explain it. Like she's just got that thing about her, and
Right.
she's like. she just has such a good heart, and she's so brilliant. Like so just like the way her mind works is not like everyone else's, but in the best way possible. Like I just think she's so unique and so cool, and I've
So
never had a
cool.
bad experience with her.
So when she would come on set, what did it look like? Would she come on and like try to like help, or was it just like to chill?
It's just to chill. She would show up like with her hair tied back. She'd play like, I remember when she like played volleyball with us. She was just like super down to earth. She'd
That's
be
awesome.
like, "Oh, Jamie Lamb Paul." Like,
And was this like was this like prime like in her career? Like was she at her
this was
prime at this point?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sick.
Yeah,
Okay, that's so cool that like she probably used the show as like an outlet.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I think she's always been a person who just like likes company, likes you know, she's like childlike at heart, which I think is beautiful.
Yeah.
And just like I don't know, she's just a kind person. I can't really explain it. There's just an energy about her that like you're just
You
like
just feel like
wow.
It's gravitating.
Yeah, it's really gravitating.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's really cool. We went. I remember there was one time though, we went to dinner and she's a crazy driver. That's the only thing I gotta say. We left dinner and the paparazzi were like following her, and I had decided to drive like in her passenger seat. And I was alone for some reason. I think my mom went with her mom, and she was like, "Ride with Britney." I was like, "Cool." She loved me at the time. I was super little. I was just like in awe of her.
Yeah.
And we're like driving on PCH, and these paparazzi are chasing her. Like it was like it was straight up like NASCAR driving, like chasing in a movie. I was like,
It's not like
she's
Hollywood
like, she
fix.
was a great driver though. She didn't crash, but I was like, oh my god, this is crazy that you're actually doing this. She's like,
She's like, we gotta lose him. We gotta lose him.
Am I gonna die with Britney Spears in the car? Like,
That's so. Wow.
two dead bodies found.
Honestly, I would kill for a GoPro of your entire life. 'Cause that
Could you
is just
imagine?
perfect.
Yeah.
Jesus,
That's
your
crazy.
life.
Yeah.
You were in a fucking high speed chase with Britney Spears.
Yeah.
That's pretty insane. So
It was
with
very
like
cool.
obviously the success of the show, like it was crazy successful. How did that affect like obviously with school? Obviously, it didn't make a huge difference, but in public, like did you start getting recognized as a kid and you were like, what?
Yes. I like love being recognized. I don't know if like
Okay.
I know some people are like, I hate being a celebrity.
Yeah.
Like I hate when people come up to me. My take on it is like if you take time out of your day to I'm just like a normal person, but like if you take time out of your day to be excited to see me, like that is such a blessing. Like and how can I not be
100%.
excited?
Right.
Like, I just like I see people's faces and like I don't even know if I deserve it, and it's just like they look at me like, oh my god, I can't believe it's you, and I'm like, I'm just me, but like, this is so sweet. Like they make my day. Like
different
they're
type
always
of
like,
love.
That's the best.
and
That's
I
such
just
a
think
good
it's amazing.
mentality.
So like even from the beginning, I've always had that mentality. But like yeah, it did get crazy. Like I remember I went on a field trip with my class, and they had to shut down the field trip because I got mobbed. So it was like. So, like literally like a mob of kids just like blocking, and like the teacher would be like moo, like they were like bodyguards at that point. They're like, excuse me, you have to get to the bus, and I was
Wow.
like, bye.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like a huge smile on my face. I'm in like the bus. I'm like, it's so great.
Where was the field trip? Please tell me.
It was a World War II reenactment, or not World War II, like World War One. It was a Civil War reenactment. That's
Okay.
what it was.
Some cosplay.
It was a
Yeah,
bunch
it
of
was like
random,
so
like,
you
different
go and you like
schools.
pretend like you're in the Civil
A
War or
LARP,
whatever.
a little
We weren't
LARPing.
there for very long. Like the battle started and they were like, "Wait a second, is that Dustin?" And I was like,
You're like on the front lines.
"Shoot them all!" Yeah.
That's funny. Wait, so of all the co-stars, not even Zoey. Let's stick Zoey 101 just to make it more.
We could do both.
Yeah, I was gonna say like who do you still to this day like, or if do you keep in contact with any of them?
Kristen, I actually like. Oh, she's just the nicest, most amazing person.
Who played?
Dana. She played
Gotcha.
Dana. She's just so kind. I still keep in contact with her. She's a really good friend. And then Victoria. I'm really good friends with Victoria and her sister Maddie, and we hang out all the time. She's
Gotcha.
she's super awesome as well.
That's
she also
awesome.
didn't do the video.
Yeah, saw that. I totally forgot. Like I rewatched in preparation for this podcast, obviously. But I remember like I was huge into Zoey 101, and I like totally like forgot that Victoria Justice was in it because
I know. Yeah.
like when you watch it, I'm like, that's Victoria Justice. And I
Yeah,
was
it
like,
doesn't feel like it. I
even
kind
if
of
she
find
didn't-
myself thinking the same thing. Like I just see her like as a normal person. So, but like even when I like think of her career, I forget that sometimes that she was on our show. It's really weird.
Right.
I have that feeling as well.
Because if I see a picture of Victoria Justice, I'm like, Tori Vega. That's Tori Vega.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like, because, well, I mean, with the success of Victorious and everything,
Yeah.
like, it's just, I don't know. It was just crazy
Yeah.
to see her. And, like,
Yeah.
the episodes I was watching for Zoey 101,
Yeah.
and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
So that was cool. But that's awesome that you guys still hang. Because you guys are you guys close in age?
Yeah, she's only a year older than me. So we're the closest in age
Gotcha.
out of the cast. I think the rest is like 3 years or 2 years older than me. And then maybe one is 4.
Cool.
But yeah, we're the closest. And her sister is like a year younger than me, I think. So we just all hang out.
So cool.
Yeah.
What's like a normal hangout for you? Like, what do you guys do?
What do we do? I mean, the last time we like hung out, we went to a music festival. We went to Day
cool.
Trip for the 4th of July. And it wasn't this 4th of July, but the last 4th of July. And we just took a party bus and got a
Fun.
group of friends and enjoyed the festival.
Gotcha.
But then, like, usually, like, that wasn't also the last time. I went to dinner. We just, like, go to dinner or do, like, basic stuff.
LA people love dinners.
Yeah, we go to,
I do
we
love
like
a dinner.
sushi,
Love a
like, a
good dinner.
lot. We just go to, we don't do that. We're not that exciting.
Yeah.
That was
It's so cool to
honestly,
hear,
the
though.
festival, like, I've hung out with her hundreds of times, and I'd say, like, the festival was the most
Like, just
crazy
sense of it,
we've ever
yeah.
been together. I was like, wow, we're getting out of our shell.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
us.
Festivals will do that to you.
Yeah.
They would do that to you. The festivals will bring out
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, we were on each other, like, people's shoulders.
Yeah.
Like, we were like, and I was like, look, we're so free.
So, all right. Before we jump into like your next ventures in your career,
Yeah.
I have one last question about Zoey 101 because this was just like, just an odd stat to me, and I was just wondering if there's any like kind of like correlation here with anything. Season 1, 2, and 4 were all 12 to 13 episodes, but then season 3
Yeah.
got 23 episodes.
Yeah.
Why was that?
I think, if I remember correctly, but I'm not 100% sure, they ordered it because they wanted 2 seasons, like, back to back, because it was so popular. It was, like, the #1 show at the time.
And they just crammed it all.
It
into
was
one?
it even beat, like, Hannah Montana in ratings, I think. And they were like, we need more of this. Like, so they crammed it. They were like, we need just to crank this out.
Right.
So I think that's why. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. A lot of I'm sure people would think like they rushed it or anything because like, oh, you know, Jamie Lynn got pregnant or whatever.
Right.
That's actually a false rumor. So like we finished the show before she announced or got pregnant. So like the
Interesting.
show actually like it was always gonna end at that point.
It just happened.
Our,
to, like,
our contracts
time
were up,
Yeah.
and she didn't want like I don't know if she knew anything, but she didn't really want to do the show anymore. She wanted to like go back home or do like movies and venture out into different
Right.
things. So we like ended the show like naturally, like that was all written, planned. There was no rush, and then like before the last episode aired though. She had that like cover of like I'm pregnant, and then everyone thought it ended because of that,
Because
but it
of
just
that.
hadn't finished airing. But we had like finished the show.
Oh,
Our
wow.
contracts were done.
Thank you for
So
clearing
that's
that rumor. I
that's a
was
big rumor.
confused.
Yeah.
And everyone's always like, oh,
It just
I
happened
give
to time
credit where
up.
credit's due. People will bag on her and be like, oh my God, she ruined the show. She didn't.
Yeah.
So I will give her that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Queen.
Also, came to my attention. Austin Butler was
Yeah.
he did like a little guest star like cameo.
Yeah,
type
he was
thing.
like I think reoccurring on the last or the like last 3 and 4 season, I think.
How was that work? Did you think that kid would ever grow up to play Elvis? Like,
I mean, not like that specifically, but
Right.
like he is so nice, and he was almost too nice.
Did he have
Does
that?
that make sense?
Yeah.
Like,
did he
he's
have like
perfect.
that? Did he have that thing?
Yeah,
Of,
like him actually. Yeah. Like literally.
Oh, stop that.
No, legit. Like knows exactly what to say. Perfect white teeth.
Wow.
Like he was so kind. I there's not a single flaw I can
Yeah.
say about him, and I'm not just saying that because like he's Elvis now. Like literally, everyone always used to talk about it. We'd be like, "What? He's like a robot. Like he's just so nice and
That's
so,
so
perfect."
cool.
And he even had like a newscaster voice at the time, like "Hello," and it wasn't his Elvis voice. Like we were all kids, so his voice was like really deep, and everyone would talk about him. But he
Right.
was so like professional, and I was like, he was so cool.
well, what's the catch? Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's where my brain goes. I don't know if I'm dark. I'm like, I'm onto you, okay? There's something
That's
fishy here.
so
Like, what are you
funny.
hiding, Noah? But no, I think he's actually just really nice.
How old was he when he like was doing the guest star appearances?
I think he was probably like 15, 16.
Crazy. Did he have like at that age? Did he have like that like that it factor? Did he have like that thing? And you're like, oh, he's gonna do something big one day. I mean, kind of everything that you just kind of described.
Is it bad if I say no?
Oh wow.
I don't like not.
Early.
It was
Yeah.
early. I don't think I like necessarily was like he's gonna be a star. Like I will say like Miley. I remember being at the Kids Choice Awards and like I saw her and there's just like she's beautiful in Hannah Montana, but like she just like glows this like unnatural glow and I was like that girl is like there's just something about her and it's not like sexual or like because I like had a crush or anything. Like I just remember seeing her. It was like this otherworldly person. And I was
The
like,
moment.
I didn't have that with Austin. I mean, I don't know why. He's super kind, obviously
perfect,
super
but he just-
talented. But I didn't. Maybe because he was just so down to earth. To be honest, like he
Right.
really was. Like he was like not pretentious. Like there was no like air to him. He just was really cool,
Not
really
much of an
nice.
ego.
I feel like I could have just been best friends with him. So
Yeah.
I don't think my mind like went there necessarily. But obviously, like he's a star.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's more like comforting than anything.
Yeah, he was just like, yeah, and maybe that's why he is a star is because like he felt like I don't want to get weird, but like felt like home, like like he just felt like a normal guy that's so kind, and so you like trust him. I would talk to him. He's super cool.
Right.
I feel like I could hang out with him.
Right.
Maybe that's
Somebody
why.
you can confide into.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
was just he was out of everyone actually. He was like just so nice.
Well,
That's so cool.
Yeah.
it's giving Noah.
Yeah.
Stop.
So when you watch the show back, does it feel weird? Like, is it nostalgic vibes? Or
Yeah,
is
I
it-
feel like I look like a little alien, you know? I'm like, who is that? And everyone's just, I think it's weird because we look so young. And I'm just like, wow, we were really that young because it feels like yesterday.
Yeah.
So, like, I look and I see everybody, including myself, and I'm like, that's not real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick. That's awesome. Okay, so the show ends. Zoey 101 ends. How old are you at that time?
14, I think.
14?
Yeah,
Okay.
or 15, around there.
Was there any part of you that was a little like, what's next? Did you have anything set up? Like, did you know what you wanted to do?
No, I think like looking back, I'm kind of like dumb. I was like, I just feel like I finished and I was like, life is good.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. I like had no thought process. Now I'm a little more like, okay, like this equals that. Like I
Right.
should do this to get here. But like back then I just like, I don't know. I was like, oh, I'm so excited to like be back at school with my friends.
Right.
I didn't really have any cares. I just like,
You're also still 14.
yeah,
so-
exactly. I didn't have to
sense.
pay rent.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14 literally. Like,
Yeah, but I didn't take it really seriously. I mean, I still don't think I do. My whole goal with like doing everything that I do is like, I just want to have fun. Like if
Right.
I'm not enjoying it, like if I do what I do because I love it. And if I'm not like having fun and it becomes too stressful or too hard, like then I don't want to do it.
Right.
Like I want to just, obviously there's like, not everything you do is like sunshine and roses. There's gonna be hard times, but like at the end of the day, if I'm like, I really enjoy doing, like I love being on this podcast with you
Yeah.
guys. So it's like,
I love that.
I know I'm doing like the right thing. Like I'm having fun with you. Like, yeah. I
Awesome.
just think then if you're having fun with your job, then it makes life enjoyable.
Doesn't even feel like a job.
Yeah,
That's
true.
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So, if I recall correctly, you have a movie that
Yeah.
just got announced today.
Yeah, I think it just dropped today
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, it's on PureFlix. It's called Strong Fathers and Strong Daughters. And it's weird. It's kind of like a Disney Nickelodeon actually I think it's just Disney, but like a Disney like cast. So it's
Sick.
it's Coach Bolton from High School Musical.
Okay, yeah.
Is like the
Duh.
lead, and then Selena Gomez's mom from Wizards of Waverly Place.
No way.
Yeah.
Love her.
Yeah, so it was like and I didn't know it when I like signed on. I just got to
wow.
set and I was like, oh, what's up?
Recognize you.
There's still that rivalry. You're like,
Yeah,
hey guys.
yeah. It no, everyone was so nice. That cast of the movie I just did. Oh, and Blake Lively's sister's in it.
Oh, wait, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it's just everyone. But like again, everyone was so nice on that set, and the director is just incredible.
How long ago did you film it?
I filmed it in, I want to say November.
Okay.
Yeah, so not too long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick turnaround.
Turn
Yeah.
around
Almost.
fast.
Yeah.
So you do a lot. Acting.
Yeah.
So,
I like to
well, what
keep
about
it-
music?
Yeah.
I do music. I actually, by the time this airs, we'll have a music video for an old song of mine called Nothing.
Perfect.
And it's a pretty dark song. It's
like
definitely
dark
different than the
Define
beginning.
dark.
Should we watch?
We can watch
I'm
it.
down
Yeah.
for a watch. I'm down for a viewing party. Never gonna define dark. Is it like depressing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, so when did like your music interests spark?
I always liked to sing. Like I would sing on set.
Ever
Like
since
Drake.
Drake-
Yeah,
ever
Drake
since
would
Drake
bring me.
pulled you
Yeah,
up.
I think that was a big moment, honestly. But I always wanted to sing. I actually even went to UCLA for like vocal performance.
Really cool. Wow.
And just really got into it. But with this song in particular, I worked with a music producer, and he's like a pretty big music producer, but he ended up being really shady and like trying to extort me for money. And I was like, what? And so I lost all my music that I worked with him, and I worked with him for like a year because like he's bad.
Yeah.
Shady, yeah.
But I stopped doing music, and I was really depressed, and I was like, I don't want to do this. Like I don't want to
Right.
do anything. Like I lost all my work. I'm so sad. Like and this music producer was just like, you know, come to the studio, let's do something. And we made this, and it's about having no feelings because you're so low.
Gotcha. How many songs do you have out right now?
I have 2 originals, and then I
Okay.
have a couple covers.
Covers.
But I have like a whole little EP that is in the
nice.
works
Awesome.
and coming out. So I have this song. I actually have 3 originals that are out, but I have this song and a music video that's coming out, or will be out when you guys watch this. But I have another song called Horses that's coming out August 19th.
So cool.
Yeah,
G-
that
mo-
one's my favorite.
Moving forward, do you want that to kind of be like your thing, being like actor musician hybrid?
Yeah, I think like, you know, Jared Leto vibes would be dope.
Sick. Okay.
I get bored. I don't want to just I just
Just
need
act
to do. I
and then,
love
like-
to create. So I also like direct. Like I directed this music video with my co-director Jason Casey, and I have a production company. So I make music videos for a bunch of different artists. And,
Wow.
And direct as well, because I just like to create stuff and tell stories. Like that's my favorite thing. That's
That's
why
so
I act
cool.
is to like tell the story of the character. My songs are my personal stories, music videos for other people. I just want to like create. Yeah.
So cool. Let's give it a watch. Don't do it.
Hold my breath, count to 10. Backwards, breathing out, sinking in. I'm a hazard, rings around my eyes, I got baggage. Trying to tell myself I can take it. Pushing all my friends away. Damage, I'm fine until I'm not okay. Manic comes in like the open window. Creeping across the floor to my pillow. I just wanna
Whoa.
cry, but I got no tears. I know there's a shine here. Trying to get high, but I feel nothing. Nothing. I locked it inside, but my walls are weak. There's no way to hide, but my breath is deep. Trying to get high, but I feel nothing. Nothing. I feel nothing.
So that's a
That
little.
was sickening.
Thank you.
Wow.
It was crazy.
Thanks. It was a fun one. With that one, it was interesting. I didn't like. So I have another song, Horses, coming out that I want to like put a little more into. But that one, it was a older song that I was like. I started this production company. I started directing. I was like, I want a music video for it, but I didn't want to like go ham and spend like crazy amounts of
Right.
money.
Yeah.
So I was like, what can I do? Like, that's really interesting. That doesn't get boring. And so I had my production designer, that's the bathroom in my apartment. And there's 4 other scenes, and he just kept redecorating the same bathroom. So it was really
That's
cost
so
effective
cool.
too. And we just ended up changing.
That transition
There's-
was crazy.
You're really
Yeah.
good.
Thank you.
Wow. That
The
like,
voice is beautiful.
Thanks.
What would you say is your, or who is your musical?
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, growing up, my favorite musician was Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
I like loved him. So I think that's where like the head voice falsetto comes from. I really like Billie Eilish's first album.
Okay.
I think that darker vibe is like what I like. I've taken little, tidbits from that. But like overall, I kind of just like to go all over the place and just like have fun. And I don't really have like specific inspirations, but those two, like I think out of everyone, have influenced me the most.
Right. How would you describe like the genre of your music?
Maybe like dark pop or like emo pop, emotional
Okay.
pop.
Dark pop.
I don't know. Yeah, like
It was sick. I liked it a lot.
thank you
actually.
so
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
I
yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do have fun songs, but even I guess my fun ones are like they have a little darker feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like that, like, I don't know, Stranger Things, darker,
Yeah.
interesting sci-fi.
Do you think
I like
like
all that kind of stuff.
the pressure of TikTok is like kind of like helping you release music, or is it holding you back from releasing music? Because I know some artists that will be really afraid to release a song because they don't think TikTok is going to like it.
Yeah. I mean, I think all my songs currently, I have not geared towards like specifically like, oh, this would be a good TikTok trend.
Yeah.
I
This
just
will
like
go viral. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't. I know a lot of people who do that. Like they go into the studio with like, we need that viral moment. We need that like thing. I've never done that so far. I might, but I don't think it's like. No, I don't think it's like stunned me from wanting to release or anything. I'm like a perfectionist. I've had like a lot of my songs for like even over a year.
Wow.
So I'm just like, I want to like clear vision and plan before I like release. Cause in the past I've just kind of like released and then my fans get really excited and then I don't release for like 2 more years. And I don't want to do that. Like once I start releasing, I want to like just be consistent about it and have a little more of like a cohesive project. But I think it's a blessing, honestly. Like I see so many people with followings and even some people with really bad songs that like they just post video after video after video and they can get that song to 1 million. Even it might not go mega viral, but I think it's given a platform even to people who would never have one. So I think it's kind of beautiful that TikTok is around and you don't need a record label to you can just post video after video and hope one goes viral or all of them go viral. And even if they don't, if you get a couple thousand each video, it still is better than nothing.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
Someone's seeing it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
when did you get on TikTok?
Like maybe like a year before the pandemic. It was pretty early. I was there when it wasn't it Flipagram? It was something
No
different.
clue.
Musically.
How was it?
It was
there?
Musically, yeah.
Musically.
It was Musically. I wasn't on Musically. There was another app called Flipagram, and I think they merged and became TikTok. And then I started right at the beginning, but I only posted like 2 videos, and then I didn't post
Yeah.
at all until it became like pretty big during the pandemic. Yeah.
Do you like TikTok? Be honest.
I think I do. I think
Right now, do you like it?
Right now, I think it's a little too informational. I
that's
miss the
all.
trends. I
miss the fun
I miss
trends.
like
Yeah.
the goofy sounds, the ones that you burst out laughing, even the like dumb dances. Like I just like I miss like where the last like fun trend I can remember is the like the Miranda Cosgrove one. Like,
Oh,
what's your
yeah.
favorite curse word?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Fuck.
That was great.
Like,
that was great.
That's funny.
that was like the last time I remember being excited like about a trend. Like,
Yeah.
Now it's just kind of like okay.
My For You page is
It comes and goes in waves.
It comes and goes in waves now. It used to be trend after trend.
Which
after
sucks
trend.
because
Yeah.
like as like a content creator, you want like to have limitless trends
Yeah.
and like never like run out of like inspiration of what to
Yeah.
post. But then like when the trends start going, you kind of have to like
Get
either make
creative.
your own trend
Yeah.
or like do things that like maybe people want to see this, like that kind of thing. But then I don't know, like it's nice because now like I like to do like whether it's like fashion videos or like day in the life or just like occasional like trends here and there.
Yeah.
It was nice back then when like you didn't really have to think about like
Yeah.
you didn't really have to be creative. You
Yeah.
kind of just like did the trend and then like
Yeah.
if you did it well enough with like your own little
Yeah,
creative
I
spin,
was gonna say I always had like a little twist.
tweak it slightly,
Yeah.
and then that's when it'll.
I miss that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
So-
can. There's like you can do the vlog stuff. It just not to be like that person, but they do so bad for me. I'm like.
Yeah, they don't
Like,
do.
no one cares about my life. They want to see this like
Yeah.
figment, like imagination. I think.
Yeah.
But now I got music to promote, so I'm like, yes, bye.
Exactly.
Watch my video.
exactly.
Yeah.
Do you use? Would you say TikTok's like your biggest promotional thing for your music? Like,
I haven't used it yet for music. So all my past music, and I have like a couple million streams and stuff, but it's more like Spotify playlists and stuff like
Okay.
that. But
Gotcha.
I did this song actually was on a TikTok playlist, I think, and it helped for sure. But I'm like the worst with just posting in general. Like, I'm like, I want to be like, that cool India boy that's like, I post like once a month, maybe. But I don't post and I should. I'm gonna start. This is gonna inspire me.
Yeah, I mean, I say just post whatever.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
Yeah,
I don't really like to overthink it.
No, I don't overthink it either. I'm like, oh, I really want to do that, and I'll do it. But like I said, there hasn't been any that have like struck me.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm like,
create your own.
Really yeah, exactly. Create one with me.
Okay, I got you. I'll send you some inspo.
Okay.
Now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp.
Y'all, the world is a lot right now, and it's been really stressing me out.
I feel that so much, Larry.
Oh, I know I'm not alone here. With so much going on in our lives, the stress of school, work, relationships, whatever it may be, it's important to take care of our minds and emotional state. A lot of times, it's easy to just push things aside in order to stay afloat. But we deserve better, y'all. Stop ignoring your wants and needs and start taking action now. I started using a BetterHelp online therapist a few months ago, and I haven't felt better since.
I'm so glad to hear that, Larry. BetterHelp has helped me so much too. I've been recommending it to all my friends back home and they love it. Sometimes the stress of paying for an in-person therapist can be too much, but BetterHelp is way more affordable. You sign up and then in under 48 hours, you're matched with a therapist. It's so fast and I can even take the meetings from home.
Well, Noah, it gets even better for our listeners today. If you go and sign up for BetterHelp, our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/sock. That's HELP.com/sock. Noah, is it just me, or do you also drop your phone all the time?
No, I'm 100% with you on this one. I drop my phone all the time, but I'm protected every time because I have a Casetify case.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Our next sponsor has the best and most unique phone cases on the market. Casetify cases are sleek, slim, and truly protective.
Engineered with innovative shock absorption patented technology, Chime 2.0. These cases are drop-proof up to 9.8 feet. Every detail is fine-tuned for an optimal 360-degree protection and ultra-slim style.
And their signature camera ring, which y'all seen all over Instagram in that mirror selfie, it's designed to not just look good, but also to protect your precious camera lens.
Casetify's cases are super eco-friendly. Their crush cases are made from 65% recycled and plant-based materials. They're actually made in part from old cases that have been shredded and repurposed, which is reflected in the unique speckled look of the protection bumper.
They have a ton of prints and designs to choose from. And if you still can't find the one, you can always design your own customized case. The options are truly endless. Get one of the most protective, cool-looking, and environmental-friendly phone cases the internet has to offer. Use my code 15SOCK or use the link in my description box to get 15% off your Casetify order. That's 15% off with my code 15SOCK. Literally, I want to get into these questions because this is my favorite part of any segment in our Top
the
Five.
best.
I'm ready.
More lighthearted, just random. Like people know who. If you sat and watched through this whole video, you know Paul
ready.
Butler now.
Yeah.
So let's dig
hope
a
you like
little
me.
deeper in his mind. Larry, take it away.
Okay, so Paul, it's your last day on Earth. Mm-hmm. You only have time to make one last TikTok. What are you making? It's a simple one.
Not to bring
Promote
us
that
down,
song.
but yeah, Horses, August 19th.
Like a signing off type thing. Like
Yeah, I think I do like it's been fun, everyone, and I think I'd go like really dramatic movie with it. Like my actor would come out and be like, I'm thankful for the time I had, like that kind of vibes. Like, God, it's been fun, but just, after everything we've been through, I just,
Oh my gosh.
See,
This is why I've always said this, and I'm going to vouch by this. I would never date an actor because, bitch, you could be lying to me. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would go real sad. But just in case, a civilization pops up, in the distant future, finds my last thing, and they're like, oh my God, this is the last human sign off, and I'd be famous again.
True. You actually just sparked a question that I was meaning to ask you, but I blanked out.
I'm ready.
As you being an actor,
Yeah.
you can easily gaslit. No, you can easily manipulate.
Manipulate.
Oh, fully. You can fully act out your way out of situations. Have you ever used your acting skills to get yourself out of sticky situations or to get something you wanted?
I don't think so, actually. I have to really
That's
think about
scary.
this. I'm really blunt.
Okay, I could tell.
Maybe to a fault.
Yeah.
I share things I probably shouldn't. If someone I don't like something, I'm like, you're being fucking annoying. Like, can you just
That's a good trait to have.
like, can you just
trait to
stop?
have.
And I probably should be more sensitive.
Oh, better
but-
than being fake, to be fair.
yeah, I can't do it. I can't like slap a smile on my face and be like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, please leave. Like, you're annoying everyone. Like, just go.
Gonna be flabbergasted.
But then if like on the contrary, if someone's being amazing, I will be overly complimented.
Yeah.
I'll be like, you're such like a brilliant light in this world.
Yeah.
Like I just however I feel, I like wear my heart on my sleeve. So I feel like I don't tap into it that much.
Okay, good. I like that.
The only time it like maybe is like, you know, if you go into the club or whatever, I'll put on my like, I'm so cool. Like, and I'm not that cool. I'm like pretty nerdy, I feel like. But I'll like, you know, I'll like put on like, I think that's like when I'm sexy, I think is like the only time I'm acting, you know?
Oh.
Actually, yeah. I think my personality is
Interesting.
more like goofy, like,
But when you're being like,
but when I'm, when I'm
seductive.
being, I actually think that's it. When I'm being seductive or I'm flirting or I'm like in the club and trying to like front or whatever, I think that's my acting because that's like not.
yeah, and your eye contact. I mean, acting probably like your eye contact is probably insane.
Yeah, I do like eye contact. I love making people uncomfortable.
Yeah, because you're fucking acting. You
you look a little uncomfortable.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Are we?
I did because I did my first like ever acting thing for my movie, and I don't have acting background. We all know this, so it was me improving, and the actors had to read their lines.
Yeah.
Chris, he was in Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh, cool.
Chris, what's his name?
Hemsworth? He's not.
Craig Robertson.
I'm dead.
Craig Robertson. He veteran. Duh.
Mm-hmm.
He pulls up and like he's chilling. We're having a normal conversation, so it's time to act. Mind you, I don't know how to act. I was crying, laughing because he was so dead ass, and the eye contact didn't break.
Yeah.
And he was yelling at me as my father, and I actually felt like I was in trouble.
Oh, and then maybe your like coping mechanism is to bring the humor into it. You're like, oh my god, he's yelling at me.
Yeah, I started laughing. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, you guys are insane.
Yeah.
Back to these questions. If you were Ashton Kutcher, oh my
If I'm
God.
Ashton Kutcher? I mean, I was on that 70s show.
Getting your clothes. Okay, if you're Ashton, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's Mila? Are you Mila?
I'll be Mila.
Okay. What's going on? What are we doing?
So you can basically prank anybody, any celebrity.
Okay.
Who is it?
Who are we pranking? You have to help me.
We?
Yeah, because it's Ashton and Mila. I feel like they're pranksters. They are pranksters. I was on set
Yeah.
with them. They're super goofy, like in the best way possible.
Really?
Yeah, they're so cool.
Kind of jealous.
Yeah,
I'd
they're
love to
like-
be on that.
She was like, at the time, I don't know if she still did, but she like was chain smoking cigarettes, and she's just like this bad girl, but she was like so nice and so cool and sexy. And then he was just like so awesome, very handsome, just like goofy, like pretend to kick my face. I was young, but yeah, they were just goofballs and they're amazing. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, who are we pranking?
Any celebrity to prank? Who?
Oh, who would be like? I want a reaction. Like I want something
somebody good.
visceral, not someone who'd be like,
Like try to play it cool.
yeah. I want someone who like break down. who feels weak? Prank a celebrity. I mean, it's harder because I just want to meet them.
That is true, but no, you want them
The
to be.
prank is you meeting him.
Yeah, because I'd love to like prank Angelina Jolie then, or
love you.
Brad Pitt or something.
I feel like pranking. I don't know.
Depends the prank as well.
It's
You
true.
can break someone. I feel like you can.
I know
I might like want to prank Justin Bieber.
that'd be good.
would
I've
you
met
do?
him a bunch of times, and I feel like he would, really take it personally.
Oh,
and
probably.
not that like I want to cause people distress, but like I feel like I'd have like a rival after that or something.
Oh,
Like,
so
but
you're looking for beef.
maybe a little. Like,
Okay.
I might spice up my life, but no, he's cool.
Horses coming out soon.
Horses. August 19th.
It's just a diss track.
I think I keep saying bringing her up, but maybe Miley. I feel like
She would give you a reaction.
Yeah, I feel like she
Miley
would
would
really
be a cool
scream,
one. Yeah,
like
that'd
really like I don't know what I'm doing. Like, what is the prank?
That's
could
also
be
part of the question. Up to you.
Yeah.
What would you do to Miley?
God, I don't know.
Fun fact, they pranked each other on Pranked.
Oh,
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Wow, that's a
I guess I
crazy
just
coincidence.
really got into character.
You know, you're the pop culture bitch. You just know everything.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
You can't punk
Yeah, I
me.
love Ashton
You
Kutcher.
cannot punk me.
That's so weird that I would pick those two.
Rob Dyrdek as well.
You just got punked. She just got punked.
That's
Justin is not.
iconic.
Like, what?
Wow, this was so long. 2015. 7 years ago. I never thought I'd see those two on screen together.
I'm pretty sure it started with Miley pranking Justin though.
Yeah, it makes
This is like a
sense.
gotcha.
Revenge, yeah.
Such a genius idea to make celebrities prank each other.
Oh, I see Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell would be so fun to prank.
What's going on? Let's get it back.
Yeah.
What?
We should
Celebrities,
start. We should prank each other
like
when we,
celebrities
we
pranking each other.
Yeah.
That's such a genius idea.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's bring it back. That's
to
our
show
new
our
TikTok
house,
trend.
I know. Come on, let's prank Dixie. Let's get in the bed together.
Do a few TikToks and sell it.
Oh hey.
I have.
Pranking it like that. There's always a space for that.
Tell me that's not the
never
best
be
prank ever though to
Amazing.
Dixie.
Yeah.
I would prank Dixie. 100%.
You didn't hear my prank.
What was your
I
prank?
said us in the bed together. And she walks.
You and Dixie?
No, you two.
Oh my god.
What am I doing in this?
Oh, you're walking like you're so. You'll be such a good.
She feels like she's in a fever dream. Me and Larry, and then all of a sudden,
you.
Paul just comes out.
Coming out of the bathroom in a robe.
Oh my god. She'd faint.
I would
Yeah.
love to see that.
That
She'd
would-
be a good one to prank.
She'd
I
be
feel like.
shit.
Honestly,
She would give a
keep
reaction.
that
Yeah.
noted, yeah.
But it even helps that I would know how to get a reaction out of her.
Yeah,
So-
definitely.
Okay. Hello, Paul. A witch that casted a spell die on you, in which you have to be choosing.
Eye contact.
Oh. Okay, motherfucker.
You gotta pick up your line. You gotta pick up your line and look back at me.
No,
you know?
can you eat
It's
him
a
out for
cold
me?
read.
Show him your acting skills that you've been practicing for so long.
Oh, you're reading a question.
Yeah,
You're reading a question.
because he wants eye
it doesn't
contact.
say in
Yeah, my
parentheses,
friend,
like,
she's been going to
narrative.
acting
You gotta
classes.
cold read. You know, you look down, then you look back up. You know.
Yeah.
You
I don't know how to do that.
One of you got.
I read at a third grade
One of
level.
you gotta lay it down.
Lay down.
I'm just gonna read the question if that's okay.
Read it. Give us emotion.
Okay.
Give us
a witch
action.
casted a spell on you in which
What
you
is
have
that?
to choose.
Where's the personality? Come on.
I'm so interested in this question now.
Oh my god.
All right, a witch
Oh.
A witch casted a spell on you in which you have to choose between getting to release an album that goes on to win Album of the Year at the Grammys or having as many kids as you want, but you only get to have one outcome.
What? I'm taking album of the year. I don't even
Yeah, who wants? Fuck them kids.
You don't want kids? Can't I adopt? They didn't say I can't adopt. I don't know.
Fuck them kids.
You know.
Do you want kids?
I don't know.
How old are you right now?
28.
You don't want kids.
You know.
You don't know yet?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't want kids.
Fair enough. You don't have to. You don't have to know. Yet.
After doing some
You want
research,
kids?
I don't
Clearly.
want
You
kids.
seem disappointed. I'm sorry to let
It's
you down.
okay.
I'll think about it.
Personally, I want kids.
It's okay. You
Yeah.
look at him blush. It's okay. I'll think about it for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. You might make me change my mind.
See, I thought about it.
You.
You know, remember I kept telling you I wanted kids?
You
I
want
did the
kids.
research,
But you would
I
think-
don't want kids no more.
What's the research that you did?
Oh, it's crazy.
Oh, I want to know.
Oh, it's crazy.
Undercover
What did you
boss
look up?
style.
The amount of money you have to spend on kids.
That's what I'm worried about.
Are
as
you
well.
kidding me?
Yeah,
I don't
it's a
even like
whole
spending money on
human.
myself. Fuck school. I'm gonna teach you my damn self.
That's what I. That's like
Public
actually.
school?
It's just
I don't
like
want them to go to public school.
and
Not
the
that there's anything wrong.
First of
with
all, the
public school.
teenage years.
I'm a product of public school.
Yeah, you turned out
no.
great.
I'm a public school. I loved public school. It shapes you into character. The trauma and builds you
Just
into
throws
something
you
funny.
in real
know?
life.
I just
It's
like,
just like, bam.
know my personality. I would want to like spoil them /
Yeah, same.
give them like the best, even
world,
if it's
yeah.
not like the right thing or like they need more character or whatever. But I just would want like to constantly give them the best. So I'd have to be like, I'd have to have my album of the year and be filthy rich,
Exactly.
and then I'd be like, okay,
But also the scary part is
Bring
that
kids in the world.
Yeah.
like, no matter how good of a parent you could be, your kid, there's a 50% chance they can always be like a bad kid.
that's true.
Like, no matter how good of a parent you are,
Yeah,
Well, there's
which
also-
is scary.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they'd turn out great. I just like I don't know. Like the world's scary. Like I don't know if I want.
What if my kids are? Oh,
I don't even know if I want. Like no, that's too dark. We're not gonna go there. That's not true either.
I saw this TikTok the other day. I saw this TikTok, and I don't know if it'd be better to. I'll just
Go for it.
I have an idea of
Speak
like
your
how
truth.
it went.
Yeah.
But it was so like
Look, he sat up. He's giving us personality.
it's so funny, like the way he said it, and like I won't be able to say it the way he did. But basically, the gist of the whole TikTok was like, all right, so my parents had the audacity to like fiddle their private parts together, and then I just had
I
to
saw
like
that.
make them proud, and like now I all of a sudden have this obligation to like
That's so
do well
good.
for myself in this world. It's like
I like
I
that.
did see that.
like it's
I like
kind of
that.
funny to think about. It's like
That is so funny.
like
Actually,
you're literally on this earth because parents had sex.
You can say it. You can say it.
Why do you get so
How old
nervous
are
to
you?
talk about
How old are you?
I'm thinking for the I'm like they're old enough. I think.
Oh,
They've
you're
grown
so
up with us.
cute. You got this.
Yeah.
Big boy
so,
words.
And I just find that funny. That's like
He always gets so uncomfortable when he talks about anything that's
Why?
R-rated.
I mean,
It's sex. It's
I know.
beautiful. You gotta
is
love your body,
beautiful.
Noah.
yeah, of course. But
He's like, can this please end? This is it.
I've never seen him this red.
I know.
I'm not that red.
It's the Hawaii tan.
true.
We'll go with that.
Paul, I'll do the plugging for you. Horse is coming out when?
August 19th.
Period. Follow on where?
At Paul Butcher.
And what's your sign?
Aquarius.
We
with
don't
an
claim
Aries
that.
plugging
That
the
was a
sign?
test. Girl,
I'm
all
plugging
the
the
time.
sign.
He needs to show awareness for his Aquariuses.
Yes.
They're
let's
not
unite.
that bad.
I haven't met that many Aquariuses.
This is why they hide.
Yeah,
They
they're
ghost.
they're all
Why do y'all
float-
ghost?
They're all floating. I don't ghost. I'm super communicative.
Okay.
Really.
Well, then Ilea, fucking text me back.
Yeah.
Damn.
I feel like you ghost.
Dude.
Actually,
No, I don't
you've
ghost.
ghosted me, actually.
When have I ghosted you?
I don't know. Where's my phone? Give me my phone. I'll show you.
And honestly, he's not wrong because you ghost.
I promise I don't ghost.
You ghost
Oh,
like
we're gonna-
3
we're
gonna
days.
show you.
I could show you a bunch of texts about y'all.
Maxwell works me like a mule. I'm just never like present.
A mule.
Let's
Yeah.
see. It's not that bad. I forgive you. Preemptively.
Yeah, call him
scared
out.
now.
Put him in his place.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. It's okay. You were busy. You're being Noah back. Let's see. Bro, where did you get this fit? It's too fly. I legit want it. And I sent you your video. And you left me hanging. And I still don't have
Leave you
that
on
fit.
red?
Do I?
No, he didn't even
Oh, he didn't
read it.
respond to
He
the
didn't even
text.
read it.
I'm
But he
so
wanted
sorry.
me on his podcast.
Guys,
It's okay.
It's not what it
We're
looks
friends.
like.
Yeah, we're. I would.
To
I
be
would
fair,
have
he can
told
vouch
you.
for me on this. To be fair, my number was leaked like a year and a half ago,
That's actually probably right when it was around.
and I never got it changed or anything. So I kind of just like rolled with the punches for a little, and like got a ton of calls, and then
it's fine. Everyone knows that Noah's fake now.
No,
it's okay.
and then I had this setting. And I set up this setting where it like silenced all like
No, he's actually super nice.
calls. Oh
Yeah, go
Your
watch.
movie.
Yeah, go watch my movie, and then my.
Where
new
can they
music-
watch it?
On PureFlix.
PureFlix. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a Netflix, but
Please
pure.
give it a good
pure.
rating on Rotten Tomato.
And my music video for nothing. I'd love it if you guys checked it out.
So you've been talking about horses a lot, but yeah, me and Noah haven't heard it yet. Can we like get like a little sneak peek, please?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wanna
of
hear
course. Yeah, I think, yeah.
Turn that shit up, DJ.
Let's do it.
Waiting by the window, not really looking out. Stuck in a reflection that's hard to talk about. Cause they all got ideas now. I'm tired of hearing them out. Muted crowds in the background. Well, I'm figuring out that they're all leading their horses, dead and dehydrated. And it really makes me think that everyone's drowning their horses, riding in the river, asking them to drink.
Oh, I love it. Oh, that's
So cool. Thank you so much.
Oh, I could vote for this.
It's so fun.
Thank you so much.
It's so cool.
This would be fun to dance to.
Yeah, that's what I kind of like was going for. I could picture it like at Coachella.
They got back here, they're digging in the play. Yes, they all got ideas now, and I'm tired of running away from the crowds in the background when they're staring at me. They're all leading their horses, dead and dehydrated, and it really makes
That's
me
cool. Thanks.
Oh, okay.
riding in the river, asking them to drink.
Wow.
That's sick.
Thank you so much. You're hearing it first.
We're the first to hear it? Oh, slay. Oh, you're insane. This production is insane.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Asking them to
Yeah, it's got like that house vibe.
Yeah.
let everyone's really makes me
So cool.
Oh, bitch. She's not an outro.
You gotta have a
Not
good
an
outro.
outro, bitch. Oh, I knew it wasn't over. I knew it wasn't over. I said my girl's still going. Oh, A.
And that's
Devoured.
what
See that like I immediately envisioned some like really sick like travel montage or like some kind of like cool like compilation montage type thing.
Help me come up with the trend because I like literally I made this song like 2 years ago actually, so I have no idea what to do for it or anything.
It's so cool. It's great. Like it talking to you and then hearing you on that. Like it's just, it's so crazy. Like
Thank you.
You're a talented one, I swear.
Thanks, I
Beautiful
appreciate
soul.
it. You're a
Also,
beautiful
send me
soul.
that.
I will.
Take a bath to that or something.
He has it. But wait till it's out so you can give me plays.
Oh my god. Yeah, and we'll link it below. And then, Paul, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. I've had a lot of fun.
Yeah, of course. This
Paul,
is so
do you want to
cool.
be my first handshake?
What an honor.
of
I
the
would
day?
love to.
What an honor to be your first
Thank you.
unscripted podcast.
Yeah, I
What
feel
an
like
honor.
it got a little wild, but
Yeah, crazy.
It got fun.
I gave you a lot. You can run with
This
it.
is just the beginning. Wait
We'll
till this
run with
podcast ends.
But yeah, I mean, thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, turn those post notifications on, comment. What should they comment?
Oh,
Give them something to comment.
Horses.
yeah.
Comment a breed of a horse.
Come and giddy up. Come and giddy up.
Giddy up.
Giddy up.
I like that.
Everyone comment giddy up.
Giddy up.
Oh, we're done here.